Hello and welcome to lesson 4. This is another recap lesson for year 1 children moving up into year 2. In lesson 3, we were revising how to count up to 20. We noticed that there were patterns when we wrote numbers in rows of 10, and you can see that lesson on my channel. In this lesson, we will be getting even better at understanding the value of each digit in numbers up to 50. Now, it's really helpful to understand how to count in tens up to the number 50. If you look at the number boards, these here, you can see they are going up in ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When we count up in tens, we ignore these 9 numbers and only say the 10th number. So for example, we ignore these first 9 numbers and we say 10. And we ignore these 9 numbers and we say 20, saying the 10th number, which is 20, and so on to 30. Ignore those 9 numbers and only say the 10th number, 40. Ignore those 9 numbers and say the 10th number, which is 50. And that's how we count in tens: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Why don't we have a go at counting in tens really quickly, just so we can understand and have a quick practice. Okay, so here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to cover this one now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to cover this one. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I think the 10 is quite easy to remember. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Very good. Now let's try going backwards. So I'm going to remove these numbers. I'm going to hide them. Remember counting backwards, so we go down in value. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Excellent, well done. So there's some key words that we need to know. That is tens, ones, this symbol here, which means to add, or the addition symbol, and it means to make numbers larger. The word value is how much something is worth, and the word total, which means all together. It may be useful to use some of these physical resources: straws, beads, the 10 frames, and Dean's blocks. You can also use a number square up to 50, and again, there's a link to the resource that you can download for free from my TES website. So how many bundles of 10 can you make with the paper straws? Here is a bundle of 10, this is what it should look like, and this is an individual straw. Pause the video. How many bundles of 10 can you make? Okay, so you asked how many bundles of 10 can you make with the paper straws? Well, if you put them all together, you could make 2 bundles of 10, and there would be 1 left over. And 10 and 10 would give me 20, and I'd have 1 left over, so 21. If I was going to complete these number sentences, I would say I can make 2 bundles of 10. This means there are 2 10s and 1 1s. If I was going to complete this number symbol, so this number sentence, I'd put 2 10s and 1 1s makes 21. Here we have a part-whole model. it's using the same information that we have. We know that we have 2 10s and it gives us 20, so 20 in this part. And we only have 1 1, and so we put 1 in this part. And if we bring them together, it gives us a total value of 21. Create the numbers in the green circles with your resources, whether it's straws or beads or Dean's blocks. Pause the video. We'll do the first one here. Okay, so I've asked you to create numbers in the green circles using your resources. Now I used paper straws, and this is what mine looked like. I had 3 bundles of 10 and I had 1 left over. Have a go at the next one here, this number. Okay, so you should have had a go at this number using your physical resources. This is what mine looked like. I had 4 bundles of 10 and I had 5 individual straws left. Lastly, have a go at this number. Pause the video. Okay, so now you should use your resources to create this number. This is what mine looked like. 1 bundle of 10, because there it is, the 1 10, and 3 1s. If I was going to put the digits into the part whole models, what would I write here? I would write 30, and I would write 1. I know that 30 and 1 would give me 31. What about the next two? This one here and this one here. Pause the video, create the part whole model, have a go. Okay, so you should have the number 40 and the number 5. You should have the number 10 and the number 3. If I were going to complete the number sentences, what would the answer be for each sentence? Pause the video and answer all of them, and then we'll go through them together. Okay, so we're going to answer these number sentences. So how many bundles of 10 did I have? I had 3 bundles of 10. That means I had 3 10s. Add, how many 1s did I have? That's right, I had 1 1s, and it gave me the answer 31. Ooh, where's it gone? 31 there. Here, I had 4 bundles of 10. That means that I had 4 10s and 5 1s. And if I put them together, I get the number 45. And the last one, I had 1 bundle of 10, which means that I had 1 10, and I had 3 individual straws left over, which means 3 1s, and that will give me the answer 13. Okay, next task. I want you to match the words to the pictures to the total value of numbers. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of time to have a go at doing this, so pause the video and then we'll go through the answers together. Okay, so you're matching the words in the pictures to the total value of the number. So 3 10s and 9 1s. Well, I know that 3 10s will mean that I need to have 3 lots of 10. So that's 1 lot of 10, that's 3 lots of 10, that's 2 lots of 10. So here I've got 3 lots of 10, I need 9 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Brilliant, so that one goes there. If I have 3 10s and 9 1s, it means my total value goes to the number 39. Here, 2 10s and 2 1s. Well, I remember the straws, there were 2 bundles of 10, and that means 2 10s. So I draw a line down to there, and I use the picture to help me, and the numbers and the words to find the total value, and that means it'll go to 22. And last but not least, 1 10 and 3 ones. I have one bundle of 10, and I don't have 3 ones there. So that's the odd one out. If I were going to have 3 ones, it would look like this. To there, and then down to the number 13. Okay, moving on to reasoning and problem solving. The animals are creating part-whole models. Who has made the mistake? Pause the video, have a go at writing it down or discussing it with someone who's next to you. Okay, so we know that there is one animal that has got the wrong answer using the part-whole model. Let's have a look. If I were to look at this number, how many tens would there be? 4. And 4 tens means 40. So hopefully, yep, 40 is in that box there, in that part. And 3 ones, so 3 ones in this part. So that looks all right to me. That looks correct. Let's have a look at this one. Here I have the number 37. 37, there are 3 tens, so I should have 30 in this part down here. Oh, I don't. So what's happened there? What have they forgotten to do? They've forgotten to add the 0. There we go. Because there in 3 tens there is 30, and here 7 ones, and there is the 7 in the box here, so in the part here, so that's great. So the elephant is incorrect because they did not write 30 when there are 3 tens in 37. Let's have a look at this one. Different animals this time, and they're still creating part-whole models. Who's made a mistake this time? Pause the video, write your answer, or talk to the person next to you about it. Okay, so we know that there is an animal that has got the part-whole model incorrect. Let's have a look at the rabbit here. Now, we have the number 28. And we know that in 28 there are 2 tens and 8 ones. So hopefully if we look down into this part here, we should have two tens. 1 10, 2 tens. Okay, so that looks perfect to me. Let's have a look at this one. We need to have 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we do. So this one is correct. That must mean, again, the very forgetful elephant has gotten the maths incorrect. Let's have a look. In the number 41, there are 4 tens. Let's move down to this part. What have they done? They've used 4 ones to show 4 tens. That's incorrect, isn't it? What we needed, we get rid of these. What we needed was to have 4 tens. So I'm just going to write it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many ones do we have? 1, 1, 1. So the elephant is incorrect because they used the ones Dean's blocks to represent 4 tens. Okay, that's the end of the lesson. You can log on to the TES website where you can download additional questions for free along with the resources that you will need for this lesson. Don't forget, subscribe and like the video.